On the YouTube?
Yeah, I think it was that whole "who's better than me at golf" thing. It's getting on my wick.
Yeah, I know. There's a lot of people out there that have got all the talk, but they don't walk the walk, do they? Wakey, wakey.
Wakey indeed, Bernie. Good morning.
Good morning, Dan.
How are we?
Good, thank you. Good morning, everybody.
Oh, good morning, everybody. Welcome to another Sunday morning show. Good morning, Bernie.
Good morning, Daniel.
I am agitated.
You've been a little bit on edge. I mean, this is the first time I've seen you sit down in 2 or 3 days. You've been pacing up and down in the office. The carpet's worn where you've been pacing up and down.
Well,
what is wrong with you?
Before we actually get into the reason why I'm actually really agitated and slightly annoyed.
Not slightly, very annoyed.
We'll talk about other things, but we'll come back to that maybe a little bit later.
All right.
Well, what a week we've had. What
Brilliant.
a good couple of days we've had.
Superb, wasn't it?
If I'm brutally honest, if I'd have known how busy we were leading up to going away for 2 days, as Laura calls a jolly, which it kind of was.
Which he was a jolly. We'll admit this one.
Yeah, we'll admit that this
Some of them aren't jollies, they're work breaks.
Trips.
No, trips, work trips. But we did do a bit of networking though, didn't we, I think?
Lots of networking, lots of catching up with
We played
pros.
golf with the chairman of East Devon Golf Club.
We did, and what a delight that was.
Yeah,
David, very nice gentleman.
Yeah.
And we're hoping to do a bit of work at East Devon.
We are, yeah. It was a good one.
They got some great changes going on. He was explaining to me a bit about the restructuring and reshaping of bunkers around the golf course and things like that. Bringing it back to a Harry Colt design type of golf course, which I actually really like, because over the years golf clubs do evolve.
You get influenced by different sort of course designers, architects, whatever you want to call them. Committees, and they change and, taking it back to its original state or as close as possible, I think is a big thing. I mean, how many golf courses do you go to and you look at it and you think, well, they planted the wrong type of tree for the actual golf course, or the bunkers are, they put a new bunker in, it's completely different to the rest. Or even a green, you play a golf course where you've got small greens, and then they suddenly stick a massive green in somewhere with loads of different Mackenzie slopes, which is completely out of picture with the course.
And you got to think, like we said, you change your committees, change of managers, change of head greenkeepers. Change of pros. There's so many different influences that come in and manoeuvre a golf course around to kind of like how they think it should work for them or their group or even the golf club.
I find, I don't know if I should say this, but I'm going to say it anyway, because we'd like to call it, this is the controversial show today.
Is that what we're calling it?
Yeah, the controversy. But basically when people tend to go on committees or become board members, they try and leave a bit of a legacy. So they want to go on there and say,
I was here.
Yeah, basically, that's exactly, it's the modern day, what an elder person would do.
Elder?
No,
you've ticked a box there, haven't you?
No, because teenagers write, I was here, and graffiti and stuff, don't they? That's traditionally what they do.
You've ticked another box there, haven't you?
Yeah, I'm not saying everyone today. No, but they go on there and say, you see that new tee on the 6th hole? That was my idea.
Yeah, I put that in there.
That's what they do. They like all that, don't they? Whereas they don't,
Anyway, if you're on a committee or on a board of directors at your golf club, you're doing a fantastic job, and I take my hat off to any, like I do, and this being serious now, I do take my hat off to anybody who stands for the board or the
100%,
chairman or
because
you're
giving your time and effort and energy and money for nothing, really, aren't you? I mean, not for nothing, but for the benefit of the club and the members.
Yeah. I think we should come off.
Should we just cut all that out?
We should come off that little chit chat though, because I think
Jordan's chuckling behind his computer, shaking his head.
Certainly step on something there.
I think we have, haven't we?
But no, we've had a great couple of days. We went down to, and we've got a video which is actually coming out next week. Actually, so Lester and I, we've been down and played at Trevose in the Devon PGA Alliance 2-day. It used to be called the Jamboree, I think. I think it's just a 2-day trip now. Down at Trevose, which some of you will have seen Trevose, and some of you will be coming to Trevose next week.
It is,
with the
next Sunday, Monday.
Next Sunday, Monday, with the bus tour. So we were down at Trevose playing in this competition, which is a 2-day event.
Yeah.
We've done it for the last, our plan was to do it every year, wasn't it?
Yeah,
it was like our 2-day away let your hair down
before the season really gets going for us, work-wise. Although you've done quite a lot of work this winter, and we have rammed a few vlogs in. But we try and do it, don't we? It's the support. Graham is one thing. Graham
Ruth, who
helps us out so much, and he's involved in the channel, sort of behind the scenes, and obviously James is his son, who's a character on the channel. So we do it to support him. Yeah. And to support the Devon Pros and the whole alliance. It's been going for, 70, 80 years, isn't it, I think?
Is it? Long time.
Yeah.
But anyway, it's a 2-day event. I have an individual that I've got to play in. And we also have the team.
4-ball bettable, yeah.
4-ball bettable team. So obviously best score to count from Lester and I. Yeah. And we got, I would say, when you watch the Open, and they go on a links course, and sometimes, if they tee off in the morning, they'll tee off in the afternoon the next day, and you might get a bit of an unlucky draw. Like the wind might be up in the morning and drop off in the afternoon. Well, we teed off later in the day on day 1.
We were last off.
And the rain came in on about 9.
Yeah, it started sort of 7, 8. It was a bit of drizzle more than anything, and then it just the wind got up as well. The last few holes that we were playing straight into the wind and rain. And we weren't prepared for that.
So bad. I'd like to do a video on the fact of how underprepared Lester and I was for playing tournament golf and then bumping into some rain.
I think mainly because when we vlog, we can't vlog in the rain. It ruins cameras. Cameras don't like the rain. We would carry on if it didn't affect cameras, but you can't. So generally you don't have any wet weather gloves, because as soon as it rains you stop playing. So you only really play in better conditions. Even though it's winter, you play in the wind. You don't play in the rain. So I had no non-leather gloves. And a leather glove in the rain is not good, as a lot of you would know. You basically ruined them.
You took it really well as well.
I had no extra towel, did we?
No, that was.
We did have umbrellas, but I mean it was so windy you could barely put it up, and we had our waterproofs on. But I stuck all my. They got a drying room at Trevose, one of my favourite features of the place, and I popped all my golf clubs in my bag.
Left it there overnight.
Overnight, it was brilliant. Came in the morning, had warm grips,
it was lovely,
which I would recommend if anybody's got a drying room. Stick your clubs in there and have some warm grips.
But anyway, so we played and we struggled. We did struggle a little bit towards the end in the rain.
You played well,
we were doing all right. So I got it to a couple under with 5 to play.
Yeah.
Just bopping along really.
Yeah, and missing a few putts though. You could have been. I was thinking you could have been 4 or 5 under at that stage. You were playing well enough to, I think.
Yeah, and it's not like I normally roll in the putts, but I just struggled that whole 2 days to read the greens a bit down there. So. So I finished 1 over day 1, and we were 2 under.
2 under, yeah.
And then day 2.
After a big night out.
Little worse for wear.
Yeah.
Little wobbly in the morning, which was again poor preparation.
I obviously play better of a hangover than you do, and definitely better than what Paul does.
Yeah. But day 2 was it was nicer. It was cold, but there was a good 2 or 3 club wind on occasions. And then we shot. So I was 3 over. Yeah. And we were 5 under.
Yeah.
So we did all right.
Left a few out there, didn't we?
We left a few out there. Again, a bit of putting problems. I counted up quite a number of 3 putts. But, take the rough with the smooth.
Yeah, it was a good 2 days.
Good couple of days. Do you know what was nice about it? Get a card in your hand.
Oh, yeah. You don't do that often.
I've not competed for ages, so it was quite nice to get a card in my hand and actually feel a little bit of the And
what a score
pressure.
That won it?
Oh, Ryan Fricker.
No. Was it? Oh, it was Ryan, yeah.
Yeah, Ryan Fricker, yeah. So
11 under.
Yeah, shot 11 under. Shot 8 under round 1, 3 under round 2. Thank you very much. And that's not the team, that's the individual. Which was fantastic. He's got the power, hasn't he? He's a strong lad.
Yeah.
And Trevose lends itself. It's a little bit more open than a lot of courses, certainly this time of year.
But still hell of a score.
Just hell of a score. Really impressive. Yeah. I do like seeing that. You come in and someone's ripped it up. I just think, it's brilliant.
Yeah, brilliant.
I love it. And it's good. It's good for the pro game. It
shows the strength, even at county level, doesn't it?
There's nothing wrong with a pro going under par, heavily under par, because I just think it actually makes the pro game maybe look that little bit better, and it makes people want to play with pros maybe a little bit more. Yeah, if you see a pro who's going to shoot 8 under, you'd like to be there, and I'd like to watch that.
Yeah,
that'd be great.
Some of my best rounds have been watching people play exceptional golf. Not myself personally playing great golf, but seeing it and just the skill levels and of that score. I mean, that must have been impressive, isn't it? 8 under.
Yeah. Well, I would love to have seen it, like I say. But yeah, so good couple of days.
Yep.
But like I said, we've been a little busy. Like
don't forget as well. We next week's vlog. So we would also last week we mentioned that. Or you
I was going to get into that. No. You crack on. So you tell everybody what we did the day before.
So we're obviously a little bit short on content at the moment. We're sort of almost working sort of week to week. We're getting the course vlogs done that week, and then yourself, Jordan or Johnny are editing that particular vlog for the next week. Yeah. We realised we didn't have any content for tomorrow as such, so we did a few last minute phone calls. On Monday, we late afternoon popped down and played the Warren
in Dawlish,
yeah.
Which is I haven't played there for years, but it was just nice to go and play it.
So we did a little practice. We played a little practice round, didn't we?
A little practice round for our tournament, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So actually, it was a really good video in the end. We got a bit caught out with the rain. But I think it will come across as quite a cool little video.
Didn't get the full 18 in, did we? So, which was
no, because we teed off late. So we got 16 holes.
16 holes,
so there's 4 parts.
Yeah.
4 parts coming your way. But no, I think it's good. And I think we chat about the way we're feeling and how we're preparing for the next day, for the competition, which is important. And hopefully everybody will learn a little bit from it.
Yeah, it's a little bit different, isn't it?
It was a bit more serious.
Yeah.
It wasn't quite as much chit-chat, and it was a bit more serious about what we were trying to prepare ourselves for the competition. So hopefully you will enjoy that. It was nice to play the Warren again.
It was in really good condition, wasn't it?
I think one of the only links courses certainly on the south coast, the only links course we've got down in Devon and Cornwall maybe. I don't know if Cornwall got one down the south coast. I'm sure someone in the comments.
Yeah, they must have, mustn't they?
I think they might have. But yeah, certainly Devon has only got 1 links course down this area, so it was just nice to get out and play off the turf and enjoy that.
Yeah, it's good. Definitely worth a visit if you're in the area. I was impressed.
Next week though, we're off.
God, we've got another busy week, haven't we?
Bus tour. We're bus touring on the Sunday, as Lester said. Sunday, Monday, we're away at Trevose. Yeah, and that's full now, is it?
No, I think there is some spaces available. I'm pretty sure that if you're desperate to come, which you all should be,
good trip,
that if you send Graham an email, which we'll pop the email address below us, towards our knee area.
Yes.
If you do want to come, I'm sure there's a few last minute places available. People
I think we can always make
yeah,
space.
I mean it's a big hotel, so I'm sure we can get you in there. Yeah. Don't be worried if you're coming on your own or it's just yourself. As a single person, everybody's so friendly. Everyone makes friends. Yeah. You can come and sit with me and Dan if you want to. It's not a problem, is it? You probably don't want to, but if you want to, come,
we'll be out playing as well with you.
We'll make sure we introduce you to everyone. We're going to play on the Monday, so we will be hitting balls around Trevose and joining different groups and that. So if you do want to play golf for us, that's your opportunity too.
Correct. Looking forward to it. Looking forward to catching up with certainly the faces that have been on, some of the people that have been on some of the other trips as well.
Shall I mention as well what the main prize is of the Order of Merit or not?
Oh,
might be a good one.
Hold on to
Would
that.
you?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, tell them.
I thought it'd be a good one. Might encourage
more. Go on then. You're in charge.
We've decided. So we've got sort of 7 events which are going to be part of the Order of Merit, which we've already confirmed, and I will confirm it all on social media which events that count. But we're going to do an Order of Merit, so we'll keep updating it after every event. You can play in one event, you can play in all of them. Obviously, the more you play in, the more opportunity you've got to accumulate your points. But the first 2 in the Order of Merit, so 1 and 2, will get to play a vlog. They will represent the bus tour against me and Dan.
Really?
And that will be on the channel. It'll be shown on the channel at a later date. But the first and second, whoever finishes first and second, will team up and play against us.
Looking forward to that.
So it's quite a good one to...
yeah, I am looking forward to that.
To win and get to, yeah. So.
Also this week, we've got, like you said, we've got a busy week. We're heading up, not sure we should say it quite yet, but anyway, Bernie, we're going up for a little fitting for Bernie. Bernie's having a whole new... Jimbo, what date is your golf day? 2nd of April, which is a Saturday, and it's a 4-man team, so they can enter through your email address, which the email address is jimmyruth21@hotmail.com. 2 scores to count. They can sponsor a hole if they want to, and the proceeds of this event is to help raise funding for your year on tour. Perfect. Okay, I will let everybody know. Leicester's having a whole new golf bag, full fitting. So we're going to put
stuff in it, hopefully.
And stuff in the bag, yeah, not just a bag. We're going to go for a fitting for Leicester, so he's going up to get fitted out.
And dogleg.
And Dan Lyons is coming up as well. He's going to get fitted out as well. But we're going to do some filming around that, so that should be fun. We'll see how that all unfolds.
That's Tuesday.
Tuesday. Yeah. Wednesday, we are heading up to Burnham and Barrow to play the championship course. We've already played the Channel course.
Yeah.
But we're heading up to play the championship golf course, which is the big one. So we're teeing off a little bit later. So fingers crossed we're going to get 18 holes done. We've got to make sure we chase our tails and get that done. We're then staying at Burnham. So if anyone's in the Burnham area and they want to come and watch us, we're teeing off about
Barry, is it? Barry normally comes, isn't he?
Barry, yeah, he'll be there. We're staying at the Dormy House as well. So we're staying up there. And then the next day...
So if you want to send presents and stuff to us, we'll be there, won't we?
Send it direct to the Dormy House.
Any alcohol, cakes?
Don't send that. I've quit alcohol now after this week. Then we are playing then the following day, bright and early.
Yeah.
We're playing Minehead.
Is that really bright and early?
Yeah, it's about a 7:45 kickoff.
Is it?
It's like first light stuff.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is it about 9 first and we're there all day?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant.
So it should be fun. And I've never played. Have you played Minehead?
Yeah.
Have you? I've never played it. Again, is it linksy?
Yes.
I get a sense it's linksy.
Yeah, it is, yeah. So it's nice. We played it, so we used to go up with a group of Torquay members and we'd stay in Butlins in Minehead and then play the golf course. Yeah. Normally a 70s or 80s weekend. It was really good, yeah.
70s, 80s weekend, lovely.
Your clothes would be in fashion.
Were you in the 70s and were you in the 70s or 80s on the golf course?
Normally the 80s. Yeah. Over the 90s.
And then on Friday, so that's Wednesday, Thursday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and then Friday we're heading up, I believe, we're heading up to the NEC and they've got like a golf show up there.
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go up and have a little look, see what it's all about. I've never been there before, so it should be interesting to see what's going on in the golfing world in the UK. I've been to the American one, found that out.
I'll see if I can get some freebies.
Are you on the hunt, are you?
No.
So we've got a really busy week, which obviously we're looking forward to. Now, what is going on with the obsession with people at the moment about who's better than who at golf? Like, really?
Can I be honest with you?
I'm going to put something out there, okay?
Can I be honest with you lot?
Match play. Yeah. Okay. Anybody can beat anybody. Yeah. In match play.
Especially over 18 holes. 36, you start, the better player should win, generally. But I mean, it's day to day, isn't it?
Day to day. Match play, anyone can beat anybody in match play. All right, let's just get that out there. When I went and watched Paul's PGA Cup team, both the American PGA Cup team and the Great Britain and Ireland PGA Cup team would have given the Ryder Cup team a run for their money that week. Yeah. They were so good. Anyone can beat anybody in match play. Correct. Okay? But there seems to be this thing going on with who's the best golf YouTuber. There's a lot of talk in there. It's all talk. So some people need to step up, and if they calling people out and stuff like that, they should step up for the challenge, shouldn't they? Don't you think? I think don't just talk the talk, walk the walk. That's as far as I'm not sure what it. I don't really know what it needs. I don't know what it needs. But some days I'm going to turn up and I'm going to beat someone. The other day they're going to beat me. I'd have good money that the two people who we're talking about. We're not going to mention their names, are we? No, we're not. We're not going to name any of these people. No. I'm just saying that there seems to be this big thing at the moment with. There was a YouTube video that came out, and it was an American lad, and it was a good video. It was really well put together. But talking about who is the best golf YouTuber. Or somebody who creates content, who is a golfer, who's the best, and I'll be honest with you, there's so many good players. I think they need a proper tournament, maybe a qualifier, and then all off scratch, but a qualifier for a main competition, and have a proper run it like an Open. So I don't know you'd have to have some sort of regulations. It'd have to be if it was someone's channel, maybe. It may, I don't know how you'd do it, or anybody that's appeared in so many, I don't know. But I just think when you rank someone, surely it's done on previous like wins or whatever it is, because at the end of the day, like there's a lot of good golfers out there who play on YouTube, but they don't actually compete in anything. No, they just play golf on YouTube, but at the end of the day, it's all about like it's like Paul. You know, Paul was a PGA champion in 2015. He won the English PGA in 2019. Like he's pretty good. Like he's pretty good, and he's obviously. I mean, if you can win those events,
you look on our channel in particular. You've got James Reed, who's had European Tour cards on 2 separate seasons. Yeah. And he's also wins everything, doesn't he? Wins a lot of stuff. He's had success on minor tours, hasn't he? Yeah. He's gone over. Has he played on like
EPD? Won the EPD.
Yeah. So I mean, he's a class act. Paul's played on two European Tour events. Yeah.
PGA Cup.
PGA Cup with that.
PGA
Chris
champion.
Gill has won on the Euro Pro Tour.
Yeah, and he has played PGA Cup.
Yeah, and he's played for England, stuff like that.
Well, when he was a youngster and things.
That's what I mean. Yeah, I mean, so James, you know.
But we've
got some great players just even on our channel, and that's not. That's our channel. That's not
everyone's entitled to an opinion. Everyone's entitled to an opinion. I personally don't feel like it needs to even be discussed. Like we're all going out there.
So what are we doing then?
We were discussing it. We all go out there. And we're trying to create. Educational, fun content around the sport that we all love.
I'll tell you something.
What?
I wouldn't win it.
You might do. Again, on your day?
No.
On your day?
My day's gone. I'm in the sunset of my golfing career.
Anyway, I thought I'd just bring that up on the show because it agitated me fractionally.
Did it?
No. Fractionally. Only because the video that I'm talking about, it was created and there was one British person even brought into the fold of who's the best golfer on YouTube. Like,
wow, that's another conversation, isn't it? Anything else upset you?
Anything else upset me?
No.
Don't know.
Have
really.
I upset you this week?
To be honest with you, this is probably why I don't watch a lot of YouTube videos because every time I watch one, I get agitated by it. I stick to a different genre when I'm watching YouTube. Maybe I need to stick to that.
Do you reckon Jordan thinks he's the best golfer on YouTube?
He's up there.
He's the most confident, isn't he?
He is the most confident, yeah. Have you got anything else that you would like to say about this Sunday morning show?
No, I think we've upset everyone who makes content on YouTube.
Yeah, good.
The Americans, we upset them.
Did we?
Don't know if you probably have some stages. Yeah, we've upset everyone, haven't we? Really?
You've gone ageist on this one as well.
I've also upset anyone who's ever been on a committee.
Yeah.
Teenagers.
And elderly.
Is there anyone else we need to mention to upset?
No, I think we've covered most of that, to be fair.
Can you put a little disclaimer along the bottom here, just saying apologies to anyone who's offended by this Sunday morning show? The controversial Sunday morning show.
The controversial Sunday morning show. That's the name of this show. So anyway, I think that's it for this week. I've had enough of talking. We hope you've had a great weekend. We hope you've enjoyed Southern Down. We really enjoyed Southern Down. The wind was up, as you can imagine. It was tough to film, but we got it done, and I really hope you enjoyed that. And
Warren this week.
Look forward to seeing Warren on the channel this week, and we're going to have a busy week, and we'll see everybody again next Sunday.
See you next Sunday.